I've been using this product in my hair that have grown so long, never been so moisturized, and I've managed to keep my texture and my curls, even with my hair so blonde and my hair is flourishing. Is this great? Is this great?
This line is perfect for taking care of your natural hair. A scalp cleansing line, moisturizing, hair repair, and styling. TPH by Taraji. Go get it now at Target. All I can say is dreams do come true. Just be patient. Rock your pattern. I'm rocking mine. All of them.
Natural hair is officially back. And I know you're saying natural hair didn't go anywhere. However, if you're old enough to remember when we only had Cantu, Cream of Nature, Miss Jessie, Shea Moisture, and like a couple other products, okay, we used to be struggling back in the day, okay? So we have come a very long way. Whenever I'm on the internet, I'm constantly seeing celebrities bombarding me with hair products and telling me why I should buy their products. Natural hair has become celebrated, loved, and it's very marketable. Natural hair was not like this a few years ago, so we have come a very long way. And I know as much as we like to drag the natural hair community, as we should, the natural hair community really created a space for Black women to come together, to ask each other questions, give each other tips, and it really created a face of different Black women with different hair textures that really can help other Black women, you know, figure out like, hey, I'm new to this, where do I begin? And it really was the foundation for many of us Black women today to figure out, how do I love and embrace my natural hair while learning how to take care of it. However, as time went on, it became less about discovering your natural hair and learning how to take care of it and really asking each other like, hey, like, what are you doing? What's your hair routine? And it became more about length, and it became about you know, what you should and shouldn't do. And that's when things started falling apart. So as time went on, people got really tired of it, because when it came to the natural hair community, there were a lot of rules that were expected of the community followers. You know, you couldn't use shampoo, you had to have your baby hair done, no combs, only co-wash, no grease, etc, etc, etc. And people grew extremely tired. Also, there wasn't a lot of diversity when it came to the natural hair community, which is ironic because you would think when it came to Black women, we would see a lot of diversity when it came to hair textures, but that wasn't always the case, which led to a lot of heated discussions, because a lot of people would claim that they have, you know, let's say type A or like type C, when really they're type 3A. And so, you know, someone who has type 3A kind of has a different hair routine as someone 4C. And so it just led to a lot of heated discussions, and it just was a lot. Furthermore, when it came to the hair community, you know, the content became very repetitive, okay? You know, in the very beginning, you know, we saw a lot of influencers really focus on, okay, these are the products that I'm using, these are my hair routines, these are some tips I do, and the focus really became on, you know, length, which totally understandable. It became, you know, products that a lot of these influencers were trying to, you know, sell their audience, which in my humble opinion, I think a lot of these influencers naturally have long hair, but that's a whole nother discussion. And yeah, also, you know, you constantly saw twist outs, braid outs, and puffs, and people were over it, okay? So at that point, the community, it was falling apart. There was no coming back. People were leaving. People at that point were calling the natural hair community toxic. They were over it, and they were ready to go. So when people left the community, there of course were still people who created content. There were still people that were natural, and you know, people went their own different ways. There were people that said, I'm completely done with being natural, this is way too much work, and they just got their hair relaxed. There are people who went ahead and got their hair locked, which, side note, I actually saw a couple of videos on YouTube, and people actually discuss why are people unlocking their hair. So that's a whole nother world of people unlocking their hair, which I find very interesting because I wanted my hair locked so badly at one point. But besides the point, so people were just completely turned off by the natural hair community, but people were still out there. People were still making content, you know, for people with natural hair, but the hype kind of just died down. Still people out there, people were still watching, you know, of course. So as we already know, money makes the world go round, okay? If you can make some money in it, you best believe some celebrity or some social media influencer, they're gonna get their dirty little fingers in it, okay? Natural hair care products were worth $8.74 in 2019, and they continue to grow, okay? And it makes sense why celebrities want to get their slice of the pie. I mean, Black women, we contribute the most money when it comes to beauty products. So on one hand, I don't even blame celebrities on why they want to get their hands in it. The hair industry specifically is worth more than 2.5 million. Let me repeat that again. The hair industry specifically is worth 2.5 million. Okay? Million. When it comes to celebrities, I'm definitely giving some of them the biggest side eye, and this may hurt some of your feelings, some of your faves, but I'm definitely giving some of them the side eye because I have never heard some of these celebrities talk about natural hair. I've never seen some of them wear their natural hair until natural hair became marketable, until natural hair became trendy, until natural hair became cool. Then everyone wants to talk about natural hair, what their natural hair means to them, and then they want to sell hair care products, and I just find it very, very interesting. Furthermore, a lot of these celebrities, they want to seem relatable to us regular people, us pedestrians, when it comes to, you know, our hair and what it means to them. And not saying that their hair is not important, but you know, they're just trying to seem as if they do their hair on a Sunday in the kitchen or do their hair in the shower when they probably have one or two hairstylists that they call on speed dial. Like, hello. And I just find it very interesting that now they choose this time to sell natural hair care products to their audience, and they're trying to make it sound so relatable and that they just understand, you know, to their audience in this economy that I have to emphasize again. I just find it very interesting. To me, I just see it as a quick cash grab. You know what I mean? Where can I get my hands on some money right now? I believe that most of these celebrities couldn't care less about your hair, my natural hair, to be honest, their hair. They're just paying attention to what us regular people care about, what we're talking about. You know what I mean? They definitely have burner accounts. They're paying attention to what we're talking about, what's going on. Because if you go on YouTube now, I see a lot of people, you know, talking about like embracing your natural hair, you know what I mean? Your natural hair is your pretty privilege, like, you know, really talking about like, hey, like, love your hair, love your crown. And you know, I kind of see like the natural hair low-key kind of making like a comeback in a way, but like a new comeback. I personally think that like give it a few months, you know, these celebrities, they'll come back with a new product, a new product, a new way to be relatable, and a whole different like personality, you know, trying to relate to their audience in a way that they have no idea what we're going through, what we experience. So here are my final thoughts and predictions, okay? I think give it a year or two, I definitely see celebrities slash social media influencers that are going to start wearing their natural hair more. I definitely see that. I don't know, I just see that, sense that, number one. Number two, I definitely believe that see that there's going to be a rebrand in the natural hair community. So I said this earlier, if you go on YouTube and probably even TikTok, there's a lot of YouTubers who talk about like embracing your natural hair, how your natural hair is your pretty privilege. And so it may not be like coined as the natural hair community, but to me, I kind of see it as the natural hair community, but just kind of rebranded as something else. You know what I mean? And so I see it as a way of like the natural hair. I see it as like what the natural hair community couldn't do. So it's a way of being more inclusive, because now I see the girlies really being more inclusive, really uplifting all hair textures, all hair types, everyone. Something that the natural hair community really lacked in. And so I really see, you know, everyone being at the table, from the most loose hair texture, there we go, and also see it from the tightest, kinkiest hair texture. And so I'm excited to see where this is going to go when it comes to the natural hair kind of movement, where it's going to go, where it's going to lead us. But that is kind of my thoughts, my insights, you know. So I'm back once again. Let me know what you guys are thinking, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.